name's Nickless. I'm CEO and co-founder of Vlipsy. For the last 8 years, I've been in expressive content. And what expressive content is any way you think about how we communicate digitally. So we're texting with one another, we're using social media, but we can't see one another face to face. The one thing that both my co-founder and I realized 2 years ago that was missing was even though we spend all our time, both in our personal lives and professional lives, working with this media, the number one thing that was missing was how we would communicate when sitting down at a bar together or having dinner. We would always reference in our conversations a movie quote, a TV scene, anything that could be the common thread between something that he would relate to and I would relate to. But when we would try and talk like this digitally, we couldn't do it. We look at Vlipsy as being the most expressive version of media to date because it goes all the way to completing that whole expressive context as you would give if you were talking face to face. I've wanted to start a company for the past 10 years and I've been on a mission of learning from others and prepping to do that. And I knew I wanted to do it here for a number of reasons, but most importantly, I know it can be done here, and it feels more meaningful to do it here in my backyard than somewhere where there's a consumer company that comes through the door every single day. As I decided that, I actually reached out to a couple of founders locally and asked them who should I be speaking with in the area. And there was two things that came up as kind of the very early stage of almost what I would call being discovered. Actually, three names. So the first, and in no specific order, there's Glide, there was Flash Starts, and there was JumpStart. From the Glide and Flash Starts relationships, those kind of planted the seed of others getting to know who I was and what I was about before I'd even had a chance to meet them. And I felt that was really cool and really strong for the area, and the fact that I'm walking up to people or they're seeing me with a Vlipsy t-shirt on and they know what we do already and they've heard of us. That is a huge advantage, and you really start to feel like there becomes one family that's surrounding you and really supporting you. You don't have to feel like you're one voice necessarily campaigning to people, and it starts to open up doors.